The Bush Creek East wildfire is now mapped at 43,000 hectares in size. Officials say there's been no major growth in recent days, but it's still burning out of control.
That we have these really, I'll call them gnarly little fingers of fire and challenging areas for crews to work. We have a lot of perimeter here because it's not a straight, clean line.
On Friday, officials confirmed the wildfire has destroyed at least 131 structures and damaged another 37.
And people are able to go to our website and our dashboard to see the status of their properties.
The Squilax Band confirming 85 of their structures have been destroyed, another 13 partially damaged. Band leadership vowing to rebuild every home lost.
As it stands right now, they really have no idea when the band members would be able to return to their homes, the ones that survived.
Officials not giving a timeline on when the evacuation orders will be lifted for some 3,700 properties, saying amid the clear destruction, there are less obvious dangers.
We're seeing the trees compromised in ways they normally aren't. Our crews are looking at these trees, they look sound, they look solid, and then they touch it, and it's hot, and so it's on fire on the inside. Those are things that we're not normally facing, and those are challenges that are really, really hard to manage.
Before residents can return home, officials say utilities need to be back up and running.
We have forests, we have hydro, we have telecommunications crews that are all scrambling to get services restored.
132 firefighters and 104 structure protection personnel making progress on the fire, but bracing for a blow from Mother Nature next week.
Not a huge wind event like we saw before, certainly a change of weather coming. For us, we're very hopeful that it comes with precipitation and minimal wind, but we'll be looking ahead each day into the forecast and planning for that accordingly.
Travis Prasad, Global News.
Okay, so this is the actual quality version of a video I posted earlier today because he sent me an email and there was no hyperlink and I forgot that you can just copy and paste it into the URL. Anyway, what you see here is a telephone pole or a power line pole, and it's the same exact image from below as this pole. Because you can see that unburnt spot on the outside, yet the large chunk that's missing out of it right next to it. How can one spot be so burned it's completely missing right here, yet this spot remain completely unburned? They're showing you the plasma fire I've been showing you for 5 years, but they're showing you up close, which means it's not long before the cat's out of the bag. And when everyone knows, that's when all hell breaks loose. So, moving on. That's the same pole. You can see the same... Oops. You can see the same unburnt spot right there on the pole. This is just from a different angle. So let's go look at some of the other stuff they're showing us. In this one, there's lots of unburnt weeds all over. Some here. There's one sticking out right there going down. There's a bunch of them in the background. Here and here. There's one there. Look at all the unburnt weeds. This is classic plasma fire, and they're starting to show people. This one you can see it's hollowed out, and how can you get intense burning like what's right here, right next to completely unburned wood? You can still see the unburned bark on the outside, and that's the answer. This is the inside of the tree, with that side is completely missing, but you're looking at the inside, hollowed out. This is the outside bark, and they're telling you the trees are burning from the inside, and it's something we haven't dealt with before. Here you can see the fire at the bottom of the tree. This is the same exact tree we just showed you from a slightly different angle. You can see this hole burnt in the side where there's unburnt bark all around it. The other image that we just saw is from over here, looking at it that way into the hollowed out cavern of the inside of the tree. Let's go back and check that one out. Right there. Here you can see the same burnt hole coming through right there, and a burn spot on the bark to the right of the hole. Same shot. There's the hole, the burnt hole, and here's the burn spot to the right of the hole. So here, they're showing you the outside of the tree. Here they're showing you from a slightly different angle where you can see the inside of the tree is ash. So, looks like we're real close. I said there would come a day when every single person on the planet knows about plasma fire. That day is not far away.